I was serious. I was dead serious about the ridiculous face. So thanks everybody for joining us. Happy Sunday. Today, we are going to talk about mindset and abundance thinking and being positive in your business. And I'm really excited we're doing this now before we kick off our 5-day fast track to Emerald, because I think oftentimes what keeps people from going Emerald is mindset. And I say, I think, and I actually know. People just get in their own way. And I have done that. So I'm not coming at you as like some preachy person, been there, done that, still do it. So I wanted to share this quote with you. It's from Soul Babe Tribe. I follow them on Instagram. It's sometimes you don't even realize you're blocking your own blessings by holding on to the past or thinking negatively. Start letting go. So I was going to kind of ask for a little bit of like hand raising if you're there, if you want to pop in the chat and just like throw a hand up. How many of you have ever said, coaching is saturated, the market's saturated, there's too many coaches, I know too many coaches, I know too many coaches in my area. I've totally said it. I've said it. And I've had people say it to me and I've been like, yeah, I know a lot of coaches, totally. How many of you have said, I'm afraid of what people will think if I post this? I have. How many of you have said, I'm afraid people are going to think I'm being pushy? Yeah. How many of you said, I don't want to alienate my friends and family? I don't want to be that girl on social media. All of those things that you've said. I don't want to do. Oh yeah. Come on, we've all done it. How many of you have said you have to get in early to be successful? All right, you know it, you've said it, you've thought it, whether it was about this business or another one or anything, we've all said and thought these same things. Thank you, Belkis, for being on. It's good to see you. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about abundance thinking, because that kind of thinking holds you back. Those thoughts of, the things of I can't do this, or what will people think? All the what wills. The what wills are bad. So you got to get rid of the what wills. I also saw a great post from Gary Vee. If you follow him, he said, I always stop people when they say I wish, and I have them say I'm about to. So we're going to adopt that mindset as well today. But I wanted to ask you guys a question. Do you think that the top coaches in this industry, when they started, didn't have the same objections? Same thoughts, same issues? Because I started almost 4 years ago, right about when Brittany Leggett started. Actually, she started a little after me, and I was hearing things from people like, there's too many coaches. The market is saturated. You have to get in early. Well, she was a top coach in this year and last year. In the span of about 2 years, she did it. So obviously, that's a lot of baloney, right? They all had the same fears that you guys all shared. They were probably afraid of alienating people on social media. The difference is they didn't let it get in their way. So how do we adopt a mindset where we don't let this stuff get in our way? Because most people are lying if they say, I never worry what someone's going to think when I post that. They probably do. The difference is they're going for something else. They're not worrying about that person. So an abundance mentality, all it is flipping the script on your thoughts. So when you think, hey, Amber, yay. When you think something like, the market is saturated, there's not enough people, there's too many coaches in my area, I want you to start saying, if you have a pen and paper, maybe write this down. I want you to start saying, there are thousands of people that need my help. My help. And you capitalize my, because they need your help. Thousands of people that need my help. There are thousands of people that need my message. There are plenty of people for me to help. There are hundreds of people that need me. That's what you start saying when you start and the reason you think that everyone is a coach is because you're following a bunch of coaches on Facebook and Instagram. By the way, most of your friends probably don't even know what coaches are, or they have a skewed view of them. So that's something you need to realize, our perception is different. I didn't know what a coach was until I became one. That's the truth. So you need to start taking there are too many coaches and start thinking there are a lot of people for me to help. And there's only one of me that needs to help them. What about the thought of, I wonder what people are going to think. I'm worried about what people are going to think of me. Well, we're all coming out at this to help people, right? I mean, yes, we want to make money. Yes, we want to maybe, support our family on this income alone. Maybe we want to pay off debt. Maybe we want to retire from a job or retire our spouse or whatever it is. Totally cool. Maybe you're not financially driven at all. Maybe you want to stand up on stage. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you just want to prove to someone like, sucka, I told you I would. I don't know, whatever it is. Everybody has their own reason. It can be done. It doesn't matter what you're driven by. You need to know what it is. But that's what you need to think about when you start that fear-based thinking, is you need to switch it around. Like, I got to do this. I got to do this because this person needs me. I got to do this because I have goals. And just remember, all the people that are meant to work with you are going to smile when they see your posts. All the people that are meant to be with you are not going to have negative thoughts. And I hear this a lot. I don't want my friends to feel alienated. Look, they're not going to feel alienated. They're not. Even if you guys mess up, even if you mess up and you come out strong and you're so excited and you're like, hey guys, on Facebook, I just became a Beachbody coach, hashtag coach for leg, hashtag Shaun T Fitness, hashtag 21 Day Fix, look how much weight I lost. Here's my link, order now. Even if you do that, even if you blow it, because you're human and you will, it happens, it's okay. People are forgiving and people are forgetful and people want your message. So as long as you come back to your message, people are going to want to hear it. I can't tell you how many times I've gone back and looked at my old Facebook and been like, oh, I cannot believe you posted that. That was so dumb. I still have lots of people that want to ride with me. That's cool, right? There are people that desperately want to be with you. Just because they're not signing up right away, just because they're not hitting like, just because they're not commenting doesn't mean they don't want to ride with you. And you need to adopt that mentality. Every time you post, you're smiling, you're excited, chest up, shoulders back, core tight. I'm an instructor, I have to say. You are excited to share with these people your message because it's going to save them. They need you to save them. It's an abundance mentality. There are plenty of people for you to help. They want to say yes. They want to work with you. Now, what about this one? How many of you guys have ever felt like...
All right, how do I have to mute myself?
It's okay. You got it. I could have muted you, but you're good. You figured it out. So how many of you have ever thought, oh my gosh, if I get them signed up, what do I do? Oh yeah. Anytime I tell someone that they're a diamond coach, I start panicking. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I get another diamond under me? Because the diamond I have, the 2 diamonds technically that I have under me right now kind of run their own biz. Like they handle it on their own. What if I get a diamond that needs my help? I freak out, you guys. I totally panic. I need to make a training now. No, you don't. You know why? Beachbody's got you covered. It's in your Coach Online office. And if you don't want to use that, Taryn's got you covered. Kiana's got you covered. Denise has got you covered. I got you covered. Melanie's got you covered. Dawn's got you covered. Y'all are covered. Y'all are covered from head to toe, left and right. Christina Battaglia, you're all covered. Okay? We have every kind of training you could ever need in all of our team pages. So as soon as you sign a new coach in, you just go, boop, here you go. Let me do this with you. Same with the programs. It's not like you have to go do Lift 4 and then teach Joel's workout to people. You just say, hey, here's Lift 4. You should do this. Let me know how it goes for you. Check in. Log your workout. Oh my gosh, you guys don't have to train them. You don't have to tell them how to eat. You give them 2B Mindset. Here you go. Here's 2B Mindset. Super amazing. I'll do it with you. Let's do it together. Let's talk about it. You don't have to have the answer. This is so easy. If you guys would go in the abundance mentality of this is so simple, I can do this, instead of, oh, I don't know if I can, it would change everything. It's the same thing. And every time you start with a, I don't know if I can, I want you to change it. Say, this is simple. I can do this. I have the answers right in front of me. It's so easy. You guys, I'm not that smart. I mean that, like, not to be mean to myself. Like, I have lots of redeeming qualities, but I'm not the smartest. Like, I'm not the brightest crayon in the box at all. And I'm pretty darn good at this. I'm not going to lie to you because it's simple. It's so simple. But I have to have that abundance mentality. As soon as I start letting my head get in my own way, I'm not as good at it. I'm not posting because I'm scared. I'm not reaching out to people because I'm worried about what they're going to think. I start thinking there's too many coaches. That's baloney. As soon as I get that stuff out of my head and I go in and I'm like, yes, I'm going to help some people. I'm going to get some emeralds on my team. We're going to make an awesome training and everyone's going to want to do it. And next thing I know, I have this awesome emerald training with these amazing coaches. Everyone wants to do it. Duh, of course they do. I post on social media, I'm like, everybody wants to do this program. Duh, of course they do. Of course they do. That's the kind of mindset that you guys need to start your day with, start your week with, start your workout with. And here's the thing, even when you don't feel it, because that's the thing about a positive mindset, life is going to happen. And if you think that life doesn't happen to Melanie Mitro, life doesn't happen to Katie Ersta, who got cancer as a coach, life doesn't happen to Melissa McAllister, whose husband's fighting cancer, life happens. What about Denise, who's also fighting right now, right? Life happens. So how do you show up anyway? You have that abundance mentality. Like, man, I don't feel it today, but I'm going to do it anyway because there are lots of people out there that need me. And that's what makes the difference between the top coach and you, because one day you might let yourself off the hook, right? And I've done this. I'm like, I just don't feel like it today. I'll catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. Well, you don't feel like it because you didn't do it yesterday. It's just like your workout. If you just press play, a few minutes in, you're going to be like, yep, I needed this. I needed to be doing this. And then you want to do it more. Inviting is the same way, you guys. The more you invite, the more you're going to want to do it. The more you talk to people, the more you're going to want to do it, because conversations are the life of this business. If you're not having conversations with people, it is like literally impossible to help them. Literally impossible to help them. Because you can motivate them all day, but they're just still going to sit on their couch on Instagram. You have to have a conversation. You have to talk to them. You know that because you used to be that person until your coach was like, hey, I see you like my stuff. And you're like, oh my God, no, I don't want to work with, that's scary. I can't do it. And your coach talked you out of it. They were like, nah, dude, you can do this. That's what I'm doing with you right now. You guys can do this. You just have to have that positive mentality. That's the difference between the top coaches and the coaches that stay where they are forever and ever and ever. The top coaches do it no matter what, and they have a positive mindset about it, and they know that people want to join them, period. And now I'm going to kick it over to Melanie, who is like the queen of positivity. My friend Carlin and I, who's also a coach, we're just talking about it. I don't know how you're so positive all the time. Go.
Aw, you're too kind. Well, I think you pretty much covered it. Like, and that's what you have to do. You just have to completely change your mindset. Every time that, I was telling somebody this the other day, every time you think about something that's an excuse, change your excuse into a reason. Like, I don't want to post because that one person is going to see it. They're going to make fun of me. They don't like what I'm doing. And you think of it to yourself, that one person is going to just make fun of me, or for whatever your reason is. Turn it into the other reason. What if that one person saw your post today that needed you? What if that one person today was the one person you're going to save their life? You know what I mean? Like, think that in your head. What if this one workout that I just did today is the one thing that was going to save my day? You know what I mean? So just like that, you just have to change your mindset, stop making excuses, and start turning them into reasons. So I'm going to write that down. I don't know. I just thought of it. It was kind of cool, right? Yeah. So, but other than that, I really feel like you really covered it, Christine. So, yeah. Does anybody have any questions? Is there anything that anyone's struggling with? Like, where are you guys struggling with your mindset? Like, what is the one thing? Because I know when I started, that was the thing that bothered me. I knew that there was one person out there. And just the other day, this is funny, I went to my grandma's house and I felt bad because she was complaining because her back hurt. My grandma's like almost 80 years old. She's complaining her back hurts, and she just got on Facebook like 2 months ago, and I was scared that she did it because I was pretty sure she had gotten hacked. Like, Mary McMillan, no way, she does not have Facebook. But anyway, she really does. So we're sitting there talking, and she's like, but I see your posts every day, and I should probably just quit my complaining, and I should probably stop making excuses. And I was like, Grandma, my posts are not directed at you. I was like, you know who my posts are directed at. So in my mind, you know what, 2.5 years ago, I would have said, I'm not going to post this because my grandma's on Facebook, and she's going to think I'm talking about her, and I'm not going to post it because of that. But you just got to change that mindset. Like, now I'm like, no, Grandma, that was not posted towards you at all whatsoever. I love you. You're good. You're 80. I don't think you need to get up and work out every single day, all day long, okay? It's okay. So you just got to change that mindset. Don't worry about that one person that's out there that's kind of looking at you or rolling their eyes. Just worry about all those people out there that you're going to help. Because guess what? Even if they're not commenting, even if they're not liking it, they're watching you. And more often than not, the person that you make mad or is rolling their eyes at you, they're only rolling their eyes because they know you're right. It is. It's true. And they're mad because you're doing what they aren't. So, yeah. Where else was I going to go? I can't remember. I kind of lost track. But yeah, just change the mindset. If anybody wants to like pop in, share a struggle, what's something like maybe you guys are having conversations that you're struggling with. Maybe we could open it up for a little bit of conversation. What's a mindset that you guys need help changing?
You can unmute yourselves. You can share.
Yes.
Everybody is like just so positive mindset. You don't have anything.
I think Elisa,
Someone. Amber, Mandy. Yeah.
Yeah, Mandy.
My thing is, it's that instant, oh, you're a Beachbody coach. Oh, I don't want to do that. Or when I'm talking to people about the coaching opportunity, they'll be really, really interested and you say Beachbody and it's like, nope, I'm out.
Okay.
How do you like overcome that?
I ask why. What happened? Like, yeah, because I want to know why. Because usually they had a bad experience or they have a friend. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, it's some are like personal trainers and they're like, nope, I've got my own plans. I've got my own this. And I'm like, well, Beachbody can help you kind of supplement and do a whole nother community. They're like, nope, thanks, I'm out.
Well, of course they're mad at
get
Beachbody. We're taking so many of their people. It's so much cheaper to be with us than it is with them. Of course they're salty about it. Obviously, I'm not going to say that to them. It is way cheaper to get Bob than to come to my class. I know that. I know that for a fact. So that's, like you said, this will augment your business. This will allow you to reach more people. And hey, if you can't beat them, join them. You know, you don't have to say that, but it's true. Like I think what happens with personal trainers is that to them, we're layman's people that are speaking about health and fitness. But I think if you just say, like, look, I'm not trying to be a personal trainer like you. I am just someone who fell in love with this stuff and it really worked for me. And I feel like you would be amazing because you have this added ability to talk about fitness that I don't have. And you have this added information in your toolbox. You could really reach a lot more people because they do want to help people. They're trainers, right? So you can explain to them, this is an opportunity to reach people that can't get to your gym. And maybe eventually you can get them to your gym, but right now they're not there. And this helps you reach them. So you just have to figure out, and this is what I always, if you guys haven't read Get Over Your Damn Self, it's really good. What's in it for them? Like, well, why should they be a coach? And that's what you have to figure out. It's what matters to that trainer. Because if that trainer is about helping people, this broadens their ability to help people. If that trainer is about money, this broadens their ability to make money. You know what I mean? So you just have to figure out what's in it for them. But that's a great question. But I always ask why. It's because I do. People are like, I don't want to be a coach. I can't be a coach. Well, why? What do you think I do as a coach? And then I can start dispelling some of the misnomers that come along with the word coach.
It's always something that I try to remind myself, and that's something I've had to do a lot in the past because when I first started, I really got hung up on that one person. Like in my mind, they were my perfect coach. They were the person that was going to succeed and they were just going to do amazing, but they didn't want it. And they didn't want it as badly as I wanted it for them. So I would get hung up on that and it would shut me down. And I would start to feel like, okay, if they can't do it, if they're not going to do it, nobody's going to do it. Like nobody's going to join me if this one person won't. And I tried and I tried, but eventually I learned that I have to, like Christine says, you have to bless and release. Some people you just have to move on from. They're not going to join you at this time. And I always say that to myself. I never say they're never going to do this. I never tell myself that because they may eventually, but keep them in your friends. Keep checking in with them, you know, like their stuff. And eventually they know that you're interested in them joining you. Maybe they will come back. Maybe one day they'll say, you know what? I see them and they're succeeding and they're doing really well and they moved on from me and I'm kind of like sad that they did. But they still keep in contact with me, and so maybe eventually they will. So I always keep it in the back of my mind that no, they're not a complete hard no, but eventually they'll join, but I have to move on from that person. Yeah. Because if you don't move on and you're not continually adding and you're not constantly adding to your list of people, then you get stuck. And you don't want to be stuck in that rut. You want to keep moving forward and keep adding more people and keep making new friends. We're like professional friend makers. I heard that somewhere. I think I was listening to Melanie Mitchell's podcast one day, and she said something about us being professional friend makers. And that's just what we do. We just keep making friends, and some people instantly will connect with you, and some people won't. Some people you have to, like, build that relationship, and sometimes it's really awkward and quirky at first, and then eventually, you know, you build up that good relationship, and they'll join you. So I hope that helps.
Yeah. Good question. Who else?
Very good.
Who else? I know I saw Amber unmute at some point. Like she wanted to say something, not that I'm calling on her or anything at all.
Yeah, you're definitely not calling.
Definitely not. Mm-mm.
I think my struggle is with the inviting. I think it's easy to talk to people and like start conversations, but I'm struggling with like shifting it to join me in Beachbody,
Gotcha.
you know, and to get the next step of the conversation going.
I try to keep it light. And it helps because you are someone who does always have a group to invite people to. Hey, by the way, write that down. Hey, by the way, like in the middle of conversation. And I usually do, hey, by the way, I've got to run. But because I want to keep this part short, I don't want to like explode all over them. So if I say, hey, by the way, I've got to run, but real quick before I forget, but it doesn't have to be that way. I just want you guys to have, hey, by the way, I have this group starting, or I'm in this group, and man, I just would love to have you in it. And then you tell them why. Like, because you think they'd be fun to work with, or because they mentioned this health and fitness goal that it would help them with, or because they talked about their eating sucking and you know that this will help with their eating. But hey, by the way, because I know how long have you sat in this conversation with someone and you're like, oh, I want to invite him, but I want to invite him. Oh, I don't know. Hey, by the way. Hey, by the way. It's really easy. And if you
No, go ahead. Go.
You go.
Make it super easy. I mean, you're in this group because you love it, right? I always tell everyone it's just like a movie. Like you went and watched a movie and you flip and love it, and you need to tell the world. Like you need to tell everybody, hey, go watch this movie. It was incredible. Same thing. Just go tell people. Just be like, hey, like Christine said, hey, by the way, I'm running this health and fitness accountability group. I love it. It's amazing. It has helped me stay on track for I always say for 2 years, and I've been really consistent. And I think you should join me. And never talk yourself out of it, because I have done that before. But if you don't want to, you totally don't have to. It's completely up to you. Don't ever say that, because then you just put it in their mind. You change their mindset. Like there's an option of getting out of this. Don't let them have that option. Make sure that they know they need to be in this group.
Abundance. This group is for them. This group is something they have to be in. They need this group. They would be so much happier if they joined you in this group. It would be the best thing that ever happened. And it would. You're not lying. You're being a good friend. Obviously. I mean, look at us. We're all so happy about it.
That's what I'm saying.
So happy. Voice messenger, obviously, or getting on the phone. But hey, by the way, in your voice messenger, you want to know why? Because you can't take it back. Once you release it, it's gone. Because you can sit there and type and retype and type and retype and type and retype and then be like, can't do it. Just voice message. Get it done. Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay. Set a goal for yourself of how many people you're going to invite each day, week, or whatever, and hit it. Do it. Just do it. Like first thing. Before we could check into the tracker app, before you check in with your coach, before you check in with your challengers, before you maybe even work out, just do it. Eat that frog.
And have a group to invite to.
But she does. She has ours.
I know she does. I know. And everybody.
Yes, but everyone.
I know you do, because Amber's in our group with us. It's so fun. But yeah.
What about-
always have a group to invite to.
Yes. Okay. Anyone else? Y'all are like abundantly thinking all the good thoughts. You are focused and ready to crush the week. You just feel like there are millions of people out there that need your help, and you are ready to help them, and you're gonna go balls to the walls, and you don't have any reservations holding you back. You are just like, yep, I'm gonna post like a boss. I'm gonna message like a boss. I'm gonna deal with objections like a boss. I'm gonna show up in that emerald training, and I'm gonna go emerald, even if I am an emerald, even if I'm a diamond, because the only way to get to diamond is to get an emerald over and over and over again. Yeah. Everybody's just ready to kill it.
I think we should have everyone share how many people, what's their goal? How many people are they going to invite to their challenge group by the end of the week?
I love that, Melanie. Love that. I will invite, 15. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to do a stupid, crazy number and not hit it. I'm going to invite 15.
Perfect. Yep. By Friday, I'll have 3 solid invites out every single day to my group, 15 people as well.
Yep. 3 a day. That's perfect. Mandy, what about you? I'm just going to go in the order I see.
I'm going to shoot for 5 a day.
Ooh.
Through the week.
Yeah.
I have some time this week, so I'm like, I'm going to hit the high number.
Yes. Go big or go home. Yes. Someone popped in Chen. Oh, good. 10. I love it. And I want to say your name right. Ovi. Hold on. I'm pretty sure they call you Ovi, OVD, whatever.
Yeah.
10 is an awesome number.
Obi's fine.
Ovi. Yay, Ovi 10. Good job. Thank you. Good job. Dawn, how many? She's going to say 1 million.
Nope. I am not focusing on challenge group invites. I'm focusing on coach invites.
Okay.
So I will, I need to do more, but I'll get 5 coach invites.
Perfect. That's good. It's a great number. Yay. Look at you, Emerald, for sure. Again, so you know you're a diamond. Good job. Elgis, what about you? Oh, you're muted. Hold it.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
Actually, I do my invites on Sunday, so I send about 12 invites before the call.
I love
and
that you did it before the call.
And I just came off fresh of the Power I Am Congress, so yeah, I have a lot of just a new outlook. Completely,
Yes.
it's just a new outlook.
And write it, like do it, like ride that wave and just use it as much as you can right now while it's like in there, like while it's the energize basically to your business, while the energize is pulsing and tingling, use it.
Yep.
Awesome. Yay, Amber. Let me hear it.
I'm going to shoot for 10.
Yay, that's a great number. Love it. Yay. Elisa.
All right, since 10's the number of the day, I'm going to say 10, but I'm not really sure. I have to think about it.
Why?
Because I've been having so much pushback, like I'm not getting anywhere, and I'm getting so frustrated, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do to change that. And
Not a
that's
damn thing.
changing my outlook
Yep.
so that I don't take these no's so personally because it's not gonna hurt.
Well, it's not personal, right? It's not about you.
But I feel sometimes like it is, because most of my friends are like, their pushback is they don't want to spend the money. So everybody wants me to help them, but they don't want to spend the money for it. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm done. I'm not doing it. Don't send me. Denise knows. I'm like, don't send me pictures of your food because I don't care what you have for lunch. So
Right.
if you want to just like, wing it and do whatever you want to do, that's all well and good. And I wish you all the luck in the world. But I'm not going to tell you what you should be doing and what you're doing wrong. You don't want to buy into the program and do it the right way. Not doing it.
You're totally
So I'm
right.
hoping they come back because they're really good friends. It's not like they're just acquaintances.
Right.
And they're like, but we're good friends. I'm like, not my problem.
Well, they are good friends, and because you care about them, you want them to do the program the right way. You're not qualified to check their meal.
Right.
They need to check it against the program, and
Right.
you can't like, you're not the program. So heck yes. And there's like totally a tactful, nice, loving way to say that. Like, yo, I want this for you, but I can't do this for you. Like, I had to buy in. I had to learn it for myself so that I could do it. And I want that for you. If you're not ready for that, that's totally awesome. I'm here when you are.
Well, that's my thing. I'm always saying to them, like, I can't make you ready.
No.
Like, until you're 100% ready and committed, there's nothing anybody can do for you. You have to do it.
So
It's
now you
all-
move to the next pond and you throw the line out to the next people.
Yeah.
You can go back and check that pond, but you got to move on because there are other people out there that want Elisa's help. You,
Right.
you
I'm gonna
can't
go with 10. I am going to go with 10, realistically.
Yes, you are. And you are, because there are so many people that need your help desperately. And let me tell you something, as you start helping these people and your friends start seeing it one by one, this is the problem. We all expect our friends and family to be the first ones that join us. That's like the furthest thing from the truth, you guys. The furthest. They are usually the last. It's usually like people you barely know that join you first. Honest to goodness. Like, you're like, oh, I cannot believe you wanted to join me. We've talked like 2 times. Because it's easier that way.
Mhm.
Let them see you help some people. Okay? And you got this, girl.
How long have you been a coach?
God, how long have I been a coach now? Long. It's been a few years.
Yeah.
I was a discount coach initially. I'm only trying to work the business, I would say probably a little bit less than a year.
Perfect.
And within the
Perfect.
past, like, I would say 2 to 3 months, I've really tried hard.
And
So
you're trying,
I would say 2 to 3 months, really hard, trying hard.
and it's building, yes?
Yes,
That'll-
it has. Very slowly, but in the right direction.
That's
Well,
perfect. 'cause that's-
Can I say
That's where I
something
was
real
at.
quick?
Yeah, go for it.
So you say you've been working really hard for 2 to 3 months. So it's going
Maybe
to
4 or
take.
5.
Okay, well, but so just follow me for 1 second. Your people that are going to join you, it's going to take them minimally, most of them, 5 exposures, 5 opportunities to talk to you about this. Like, they're going to tell you no like 5 different times. But the people that you've been busting your butt, like talking to, having communication with, like not writing them off, that's who's going to join you in the next 3 months. So like as frustrating and as annoying as it is right now, this is where your mindset flips. Like, you know, they're coming. You can't let it bother you, because sometimes we don't realize it and we're frustrated in our mind, and people start to see that in the way we post and in the way we talk. So just know, like, hey, these people that I'm talking to now, like, I'm not expecting anything from them now. The people I'm expecting stuff from now are the people that I started talking to 4 months ago. And that's what I've seen consistently for like the last 2 years. The people that are ordering from me this month are people that I talked to 3, 4, 5, and 6 months ago. So that's why, like, don't get frustrated, and always pick your 10, pick your 15, pick those numbers, because those numbers are what's going to propel you 3 months down the road. And you'll know 3 months down the road if you slacked off this month.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's perfect.
No,
That's
no,
perfect. And no's are a good thing. If you're not getting told no, you're not asking anybody to join you, right? So that's good. And Dawn's totally right. Totally right. Nailed it. We got to plant those seeds, and some plants take longer to grow than others. Some require a little more tender, loving care. Asparagus takes 2 years, and then it's like a weed, a friggin' weed. Okay. Yeah. Did you know that? You all did, because you all go steal people's asparagus, don't you? Okay. What about you, Miss Amanda? Oh, can I help you unmute? Okay, you got it. Good job. Yes.
My goal is 10 or 20 for my challenge group, and then 5 for my coaching.
Perfect.
So I'm really aiming for a diamond, and so yeah.
You're not aiming for diamond. You're going diamond.
I'm going diamond.
Yeah, girl. I'm going diamond, so I got to invite 5 coaches. Yeah. I love it. Yay. All right. I don't know if you're there, Denise, or if you're just like there, but if you are, I want to know how many people you're going to invite. If you're not there, that's okay. Wait, where? Do you mind if you're there? I know they're super busy right now. Like, so, yay!
It's like bath time, bedtime, and all that good stuff right now. But I'm listening. All right, so I'm inviting 20 to Lift 4, and I'm inviting 10 to the Biz Up.
Perfect. Yay!
I love you guys are amazing, and I love your goals. And Dawn, you rock my socks, man. I'm sorry, am I making you guys dizzy? I'll stay still.
No, you're good.
Dawn just rocks my socks. She's talking to me, and I'm like, yes.
Oh, but can I share something though that Denise shared with me on the Success Club trip? That so I don't know, like Amanda, I don't know how far you are from your diamond. And guys, like if you've got Success Club goals, so when we were on the Success Club trip, it was late in the month, and I was really struggling, and I was like 2 points away from earning, whatever, some prize or something. And I was telling Denise, I'm like, I'm sort of sweating it out here. And she looked at me, she goes, well, you need one more person? And I said, yeah. She said, well, you better talk to 10 more people, and you better do it quick. So those of you, like, I just want you to think of the numbers. Like it is a numbers game, because not everybody's going to jump in right away. So if like as you're picking your numbers, like we picked them really quick right now because we just, we needed a number. But look at what your goals are, and then you're like, if you need 4 more points, you better be inviting at least 20 people. And yeah, I won't forget that, Denise, because you drove me nuts.
Love you.
Yay! 10X rule. Makes sense, right? If you guys have ever listened to Fanatical Prospecting by Jeb Blunt, the freaking, what's the word for the formula he uses for pipeline is mind-blowing. It's really good. So like if you talk to 30 people and one person says no, then you would think, okay, if you talk to 30 people, technically if you're used to getting 1 for every 10 to say yes, and you talk to 30 people, so that's your pipeline. You have 30 people in your pipeline. You think 3 are going to say yes. And if you talk to that first one and that first one says no, you think you have 29 people left in your pipeline. No, you need to go get 10 more, because that one person was the 1 out of 10. Do you know what I'm saying? And it took me a minute to hear, and I had to replay it a couple times, but I was like, yo, that's huge. Like, keep your pipeline full, because there's nothing worse, and I know this, than sitting down to a power hour excited to invite someone and having no one to talk to. The worst. So y'all better be filling your contacts. Yep. be adding people, be hashtagging, be linking hashtags to people that relate to you. Dog mom, military wife, nurse life, coffee lover, mom of 3, boy mom, whatever. Start connecting with people that relate to you and fill that pipeline up, stack it deep, and just talk to everybody. Everybody. Cool? It's Sunday. We're all going to have the most amazing week. Everyone's going to go Emerald and beyond. Everyone's coaches are going to go Emerald. It's going to be Emerald everywhere. It's going to be so exciting. And then there'll be a diamond training, and everyone's going to go diamonds. There's going to be so many diamonds. It's going to be so exciting. We're going to take over the world. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. I like to end calls with fist bumps. Yeah? Yeah. Bye,